I think that VMAX Climax might be the prettiest trading card game set out of any trading card game that has ever been released. And the amount of talented artists that they have hired to create impassioned work on each of these cards is absolutely unrivaled across any trading card game ever. Take a look through this set and appreciate for a moment the depth of each of these cards. If you are a fan of the Pokemon video games, guess what? You don't get artwork this beautiful in the video games, not even close. In fact, if you are a true Pokemon fan, then this set is a dream set for you, because you are getting some of the most talented artists in the industry putting their best work forward to bring these Pokemon and their trainers to life. This set is immaculate, and I cannot praise Pokemon enough for how amazing these artworks are, these pieces of art, and the relationship that they have developed with so many illustrators and artists to bring these creations to life. So I think that should absolutely be applauded and recognized, because these cards are beautiful. I love this Abomasnow. Arita is incredible. I follow Arita on Twitter. Arita posted on Twitter. It's very funny. Arita posted on Twitter the other day that he's like, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm actually responsible for almost all of the tag team artwork, right? He's like, please like and retweet to help let everybody know. It's like, you know, Arita just looking for a little bit of acknowledgement. And you know what? I got to respect that, because Arita is one of the GOATs in the Pokemon TCG art sphere, and Arita has done it again. I think that this piece here with the Abomasnow and its trainer, who is this, chat? Who is this? I forget. I don't know who this is. But anyways, Abomasnow and its trainer is so cool. You get so much personality here, right? They're hiking through. It's Bryce. All right, thanks, chat. Thanks for the save. Price, or it's Price. All right. The personality here, right? You could actually imagine Price and Abomasnow hiking through the woods together and going on some sort of adventure, or maybe they're just walking to the office, right? It looks like maybe they're on a little bit of a path. Maybe they're just trudging through the snow and heading to the gym, right? But the relationship between Abomasnow and Price here is evident, and Abomasnow's got this look as if like, are you sure? Do we have to? Like, I'm waiting. It's just so much character, right? And maybe they're on a path to the peak. Am I right? Yeah. There's so much character that you just don't get anywhere else in the Pokemon franchise, right? I mean, and that is what makes artists incredible at what they do, is the ability to bring a character to life and create emotion and create drama and create a world that you could imagine existing with a still image. That is a beautiful thing, and that's what these artists do. This one, it's wonderful as well. Flapple with the apples in the apple tree. Very cool artwork indeed. I've talked about Leon and his Charizard. I think this is one of my favorite, because you're just seeing that joyful playful interaction between Leon and his Charizard. As a photographer myself, if I wanted to take a picture of Leon and his Charizard and wanted to show off, maybe Leon winning a tournament or something like that, I would look for this picture to be like on the front page in the newspaper, right? Because this picture shows you more about the relationship between Leon and his Charizard than any sort of, battle might. And I think that it's like this kind of hidden gem of a moment that was captured here in this piece of art. It's really incredible. And then we've got Blue with all of your favorite evolutions. Blue, the smile on Blue's face here, contrasted with the uncertain look of Flareon, is so telling, right? It's so telling. It's so cool, right? And you're getting that emotion there, that drama between these two. Blue exploring the marsh. Yo, your pants are going to be soaked, Gary. Is it Blue or is it Gary? Or is there a difference? I don't know. They're like the same character, right? Is it Red or is it Ash? Oh, it's both, right? But I love this. I love this piece here. Getting to see Vaporeon swimming in the little bog. Blue looking out for something, maybe hunting for Pokemon. Yeah, this piece is incredible. Kingdra climbing the waterfall. Love it. This one's sick too. I mean, because you get these different moments between Pokemon and their trainers, right? With this Vaporeon and Blue, and with the Abomasnow and Price, you have more of like this kind of this exploring, right? This sense of exploration. They're looking around. You really get that feel of exploring the Pokemon universe with those. This Kingdra is more of an action pose. This one is more of a lifestyle pose, right? You could just imagine Octillery hanging out on the dock as trainers are fishing and, life is just going on real easy, slow-paced, and Octillery just hanging out on the dock. This is a beautiful piece. Frostmoth and Melanie. Melanie looks like she's hanging Christmas lights or something like that. Just a really... What did I do? I pressed something. There we go. Really, really pretty piece. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I think I pressed play like it was going to play like a slideshow. I get it. Cool. Yeah, this Melanie piece is gorgeous. We got Blue with Jolteon. Nice action pose there. This looks like Gary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know Blue and Gary are the same, but when I think of Gary, this is the Gary that I think of, who's like, yo, what about me, Pops? I need a Pokemon too. Yeah, that's totally a Gary right there. Elisa with her Flaffy looking in the mirror. I mean, so much character. They got their comb. You imagine Elisa is caring for her Flaffy and helping her primp up before going outside, right? It's got the brush and is going to be taking care of Flaffy's fluff. You could see Flaffy's got its little arms and it's kind of like, primping its fluff. It's so cute, right? This is like another lifestyle piece. You just get an idea of what a day, day-to-day life with a Pokemon and their trainer might be like. It really is a beautiful piece of art. And I'm absolutely looking forward to putting this Flaffy in my Gym Leader Challenge deck. Zekrom and N, epic, right? So you've got the Lightning Dragon soaring above the clouds. A nice painterly look with N epically riding on its back. You gotta love this, right? Bill, this is Bill, right? Or is this Wally? It's Wally. It's not Bill. Bill's like the other computer nerd. Anyways, Wally, just doing some research, got the coffee. Is this not Wally? This is Doctor? Should have been Wally. Anyways, who is Doctor? Doctor's not a real character. It's just a doctor with a mask. Listen, anybody can wear a mask these days, okay? Dr. Jones. Yeah, just generic doctor. Anyways, this is a very cool piece. because you've got clearly the doctor is looking something up, researching, studying. Gardevoir's helping, right? Gardevoir has the textbook in its hands. Doctor studying there, typing away at the computer. Got the hot cup of coffee, got the sticky notes. I mean, look at that attention to detail, right? That's magnificent. The sticky notes on the computer, the cup of coffee on the card, the little desk lamp, the stack of books, the pen here, okay? Look at this. Do you guys see that there are things in red ink that have been circled and underlined in the textbook? This is the amount of detail we're talking about in this card. It's beautiful. The love put into each of these cards really is incredible. And guess what? If you want to play this card in any sort of constructed Pokemon TCG formats, it's a very good card in Gym Leader Challenge format, okay? Not in Standard, but in Gym Leader Challenge format, you can actually play this thing. Have a lot of fun with it. Single Strike Banette. Very cool. Is that Phoebe? I know Phoebe. Phoebe has got a supporter card. That's how I know who Phoebe is. As Phoebe and Banette, right? Very cool. Love it. Looks like they're in like a gym or something. A nice action pose between these two. Morty! I know this is Morty. I already know. Morty's got one of the worst full art supporters I've ever seen. But now this, look at the interaction between these two. And then look at the interaction between these two. Dusknoir is so ominous. And Morty is just like, do I have to? Do I have to battle? I mean, I guess. Morty! I love this. Dude, I haven't seen Xerosic since the X and Y era. Man, it's been a while. Back in the day, Xerosic used to discard special energy or tool cards. Completely outclassed by Faba. Faba sends them to the Lost Zone. But this pose is super dope. And the Malamar looks super ominous in the background there. Very, very nice. I mean, I love this card. This card brings so much character to Malamar. And you can imagine the Malamar is kind of like an evil out at Malamar, right? Because Xerosic was part of Team Flare. So you imagine this is kind of like Team Flare's Malamar, right? Which makes you think that maybe the Malamar is up to some devious things. Love it. And Malamar is kind of an evil Pokemon. Just look at those eyes. Okay, this is Dedenne, and I don't know who this is, okay? But they've got fabrics, it looks like, so maybe they're a designer. Who is this, right? Dedenne and some sort of, I don't know who this is, but yeah. Very cute Dedenne, though. Nobody in the chat knows who this is. We got hundreds of people watching. Nobody knows. I couldn't tell you. Random trainer. All right, thank you. So it's not just me. I'm not just tripping. That's just random trainer. Okay. Girl. Yeah. It looks like that it could be like an employee from the fashion, like from one of the fashion boutiques. That's kind of what I'm imagining. Right? Is that it might be an employee from one of the fashion boutiques in Sword and Shield, because look at all the different fabrics that they've got, and Dedenne is kind of like tearing them apart. Such a cool, colorful, dynamic piece. Really is wonderful. And this dude looks like he hasn't had coffee in weeks, and is in love with that Alchemy's coffee that it's got there. Kukui with the Rockruff. Oh, I love this is what I'm here for, dude. These quiet moments between trainers and their Pokemon. Like, who doesn't see this Rockruff sleeping? Your heart melts, okay? You just want to take that little puppers home with you, right? And just cuddle up next to him. Give him a nice good doggy treat. Wow. Wonderful. I mean, and then you see the food bowl there in the back, the little snot bubble. I mean, how cute. And you see Kukui is like wiping up. It looks like the Rockruff there's actually, and look at this. Look at this. there's a story going on here because there are footprints all over the floor, right? And Rockruff has muddy footprints. You probably didn't see this. Had muddy footprints, right? And then ran all over the house with his muddy footprints. And then Kukui is wiping up all of the muddy footprints and is like, dang, look at the little doggo. I can't even be mad, bro. Can't even be mad at the Rockruff because of how cute he is when he's sleeping. Love it, right? Love it, love it. All right, we got some dude with the Passimian. Looks like they're like, see, the trainer is like showing Passimian how to like throw its melon. That's pretty dope. I love that. Just a nice, the quiet moments. I mean, this is what it's all about, right? You get the quiet moments between the trainers and their Pokemon. Passimian is very large here. Yeah, I did not think the Passimian was this big. This Passimian absolutely dwarfs its trainer, which is pretty wild. But yeah, nice. It looks like they're doing yoga. That or the trainer is showing the Passimian how to do something. Yeah, maybe they're doing yoga. Maybe they're doing judo or something like that. I love this piece. Bee and Phalanx. Now, here's the thing about Phalanx is that you probably never imagined a Phalanx carrying picnic supplies on its back. You probably never thought about that, right? But here it is. There is literally a bungee cord. Like, we bungee cord the picnic basket is like bungeed to the back of the Phalanx, right? And the Phalanx are just helping everybody out. B is also just one of the coolest trainers. Absolutely love B. And B is carrying all the groceries, right? It's got a bag with some veggies in it. It's got a lot of stuff. It looks like she's carrying on a backpack. And then Phalanx helping everybody out. That's amazing. And there's so much character here, right? So much character. You can see even in the background of the piece, there's like a Phalanx with a basket on its head all the way back here. This Phalanx down here with like the bag on its head. This Phalanx right here, it looks like this Phalanx, there's some things dropping. There's some like, berries that are dropping out of the bag. Wow. What is this? It starts with a J. Koga's daughter, right? And Ariados. It looks like they're sneaking around somewhere. Janine, that's right. I wanted to say Janine, but then I was like, no, that's the metal trainer. No, that's Jasmine. I got Janine and Jasmine crossed in my mind. It looks like they're kind of like creeping around up in some rafters or something, which is super cool, doing ninja stuff. Love it. Grimsley and Houndoom. Such a dynamic pose. The Houndoom's just got its mug open. Nice big tongue, right? Just super gnarly. Love that. Okay. Say what you will about Piers and Piers' supporter card, but this is fun, right? This is so fun. Piers is like the goth punk rock star dark type gym leader, and Obstagoon is apparently, what kind of noise do you think that Obstagoon is making into this microphone? Like, what do you think? Because Obstagoon definitely can't sing, just saying. So I have to imagine that it's something like a screech. Yeah, maybe just the letter E very loud. It's got to be like a screech, right? Just heavy metal screeching, right? Yeah, it's probably just super, hardcore heavy metal, right? Just super heavy metal, super hardcore. To be fair, the vocals in hardcore music don't need to be intelligible. Like, they can be, they could just, I've heard things in hardcore music that's similar to pig grunting. Just like, maybe it's kind of like that. Yeah, maybe it's like that pig grunting that I've heard. in certain music that they listen to out here at the shop. I don't know. The shipping department sometimes, the shipping department will turn on music that sometimes sounds like pig grunting. Yes, I imagine that's what Obstagoon is doing here. Wow. Right. Just look at these. There we go. And there's Jasmine with the bronze song. And this one's got an entirely different feel to it. This is more of like a kind of abstract, more of like an abstracted piece, which I really like. It's very, very neat, very pretty. The detail in the background, the texture on the bronze song is all wonderful. This Drudagon is going to be insane in Gym Leader Challenge format. And we get an alt art too. This Drudagon is going to be in every Dragon type Gym Leader Challenge list. It's got to be, right? Just Drudagon snoozing here, right? I don't know who that character is, but Drudagon just taking a nice little nap. Love it. I've always felt like Drudagon was a Pokemon that didn't get enough love in the TCG. This is a great attack for a fire and a water. It does 40 plus 120 more if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during the last turn. So it does 160 damage on a revenge style attack. That's amazing. Absolutely love it. Here's Bill and Eevee right here. Bill studying. Bill, you're not going to want to step anywhere near that tube thing in the back there. You might change yourself into a Pokemon like you did in my red version. And then Eevee, of course, helping everybody out, right? Look at Eevee. You think Eevee's helping? Eevee's doing such a good job helping everybody out. Hey, thank you, Reggie Rocks the Mall, for that Prime sub in the 34 months. Wonderful, right? Bill scratching his head like, yeah. Sharon in cast form. Sharon, so studious, so serious with its little, Sharon's got his little alfalfa haircut going on. And then the Oranguru with the trainer there just relaxing in the background. Absolutely love this piece. The vibe is incredibly strong with this one. And guess what? That's just the character rares. We've got way more to go. Like I said, this is the most beautiful set ever released in any trading card game ever. Whoop. There you go. Nice Cricketune. The bug catcher. I have to say that bug catcher does look like he's in over his head, maybe. Okay. Or looks like that they're in over their head with this Cricketune, because, yeah, that Cricketune is huge. And the net is very small. That Cricketune is not fitting into that net, dude. Okay. It's just not happening. And then, who's this dude? Yeah, this is Bugsy. Is that his name? Is his name really Bugsy? And Orbeetle. I love this piece, right? Because again, we're getting some of that exploring the wilderness. You're getting a narrative here. Orbeetle's such a gnarly looking bug, dude. He's got like a mustache kind of thing, the crazy eyes. Thank you, Ruben, for that Prime sub in the 7 months. You're really getting a sense of adventure. Obviously, even Bugsy is like kind of pushing the branches back as he's making his way through the brush. An incredible piece. You're really getting a feel for the relationship between Orbeetle and its trainer. And then there's this, right? Bugsy getting absolutely blasted by Orbeetle VMAX. Your little Orbeetle turning into a VMAX, and then all of a sudden, things get out of hand. There is a Miltank in the background. It's like it's a tornado or something. Look at that Miltank right there, just flying around, getting whipped up like a storm. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Orbeetle's got an incredible. Yo, this is sick. I'm just realizing this is like a spaceship. Yeah, it's like a spaceship. Like they're actually, the Orbeetle like turns into a flying saucer, and you see it's got like the UFO light, and that's why the Miltank is there. It's like it's literally like a cow getting sucked up into the spaceship, dude. This is insane. That's so dope. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I love that mill tank there in the background. That is such a cool little Easter egg there in the back of that card. Blaziken. Now the question, for some of these, you're going to get, what's the optimal art, right? What's the optimal art for your Pokemon V and your Pokemon VMAX? Blaziken V and Blaziken VMAX get some new poses. I absolutely love this one. Blaziken doing the handstand thing, delivering a big flying kick straight to the noggin. I mean, where is this kick going? Straight to my noggin, right? And then Blaziken VMAX it Gigantamaxes, right? And this is what happens. And I think that this is such a fun decision by the Pokemon Company, because this is a decision by creatures, right? I mean, the designer of the cards, they are directing the artists. It's not a coincidence that there are multiple trainers kind of like falling off of the VMAX Pokemon or the Gigantamax Pokemon. They're really trying to drive home the sense of size with Gigantamax Pokemon in this set, which I think is really fun, right? This is not something that we have gotten to see or really experience yet in the Pokemon TCG. We know from the video games that Gigantamax Pokemon are like huge, but we're really getting a sense of scale, right? Really getting a sense of scale with many of these VMAX Gigantamax cards, as you could see, obviously, with Bugsy and the Orbeetle and this Blaziken here just hanging on for dear life. Oh, I know Kaboo. Kaboo with his Sentiscorch. How epic is this? This is so sick. The Sentiscorch looks so... so determined. It looks so fierce. Yes. Such a fierce pose from the Sentiscorch. It's literally on fire, right? And then look at this. Kaboo walking down. Like, look, the sense of size. Oh my gosh. Where was this Sentiscorch VMAX when Welder was legal? Am I right? Just imagine what could have been. I could have been playing this in my Welder deck, right? Would have been so dope. But just an incredible, incredible piece of art by these artists. Absolutely love it. And then we've got Peony with the Ice Rider. Nice calm moment in the mountains. A beautiful piece of art. Got that sense of adventure for sure. And then Peony falling off. Yeah, okay. Just hanging on for dear life. Oh, God. The Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, absolutely gigantic. Red with Pikachu looking at a map. Dude, what gives? We all know you use your Rotom phone for everything these days. Did your phone run out of batteries? I get it. For the art, nothing like whipping out a good old-fashioned map, right? Looks better than a phone, honestly. Red is old school. Yeah, using the old map makes you feel like you're looking at a piece of art from the 90s or something, because Zoomers these days aren't even going to know what a map is like. I mean, they probably will, maybe maps are things that they saw maybe only in school. But I mean, I remember growing up and if you got lost, there was a map in the glove box, and you whip out the map and try to figure out where you were at. But this is like such a boomer thing, right? To be looking at a map. Any of you guys remember MapQuest? My goodness, before smartphones, it was all about MapQuest, bro. Yeah. Zoomers don't know anything about that MapQuest lifestyle. Yeah, they don't know anything about that. And then I've obviously Red with the Gigantamax Pikachu. Incredibly cool. They are ready for battle. Epic. Love this. Zeraora. Nice action pose. Trainer looks excited. Ready to battle. Very fun. I do think that this Sonya and Boltund is still one of, if not the finest piece of art from all of this. I mean, it's just incredible. The pose, the colors, it's wonderful. And it's such a cool moment, right? Because Sonya's like heading out the door. I mean, all of us do this every day, right? All of us do this every day. We head out the door. We sling on our coats. We head out the door. We're going to work. Where are we going? We're going out to a Pokemon tournament. We're going to work. We're going to league, right? It's just, this is something that we all do every single day. And then Bolton's like, I'm coming too, right? Like, hey, you're not going without me, right? You're just bringing me along. Yeah. Excited puppers here. Absolutely love it. This is a beautiful piece. Definitely one of my favorite from the set. We got Marnie and Morpeko. Now I'm curious to see what the deal is going to be with the V Union cards in the set. Like, are you actually going to be able to pull them, right? Or do they all come in one pack, or am I going to pull, like, you know, Marnie's fingers, or, you know, am I going to pull just Morpeko's face, or am I going to pull, you know, Morpeko's left ear, right ear? Very, very curious as to how, you know, am I going to pull a Marnie leg, right? Just imagine pulling just the Marnie leg. That would be kind of funny. Nice. I think this is the main pro tag from Sword and Shield with Galarian Articuno. Looks beautiful. And you know what? My favorite Pokemon, Galarian Zapdos, got a beautiful card. I can't wait to show it off. Got Sylveon. Okay, looking really cute. I'm very particular towards the other Sylveon artwork, though. The one with the Sylveon in the cafe, I almost feel like you can't outdo that. The Sylveon with the cupcakes. I mean, but this one's beautiful as well. Shows a nice relationship between Sylveon and whatever trainer this is. This is Valerie? Got it. Okay. Sylveon and Valerie. Thanks for the assist there, chat. And then I got to assume that this is also Valerie, right? They got similar hairstyles, yeah. Now, this Sylveon is pretty dope. I mean, again, you get a sense of the scale. Valerie hanging out on the flesh ribbon, okay? Proving once again that there is at least cartilage or bone in these ribbons and that they are not made out of a ribbon material. That you could see just how thick that ribbon is, okay? There, you could really see that is not, yeah, tentacles, really. It's better to call Sylveon's ribbons tentacles. That is more close, I think, to, yo, this one. I mean, my goodness. It's like, I saw this piece for the first time, and I was like, okay, first of all, what is Acerola's reaction to the Mimikyu? Like, what actually is happening here? You know, Acerola is seeing something that is freaking her out. Like, whatever Acerola is, I'm experiencing. You guys ever seen The Ring? Any of you guys are like, maybe not teenagers have seen the movie The Ring. I'm pretty sure teenagers probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is like reminded, like, I'm imagining that some like ring behavior is about to happen. Like the ring lady is about to come crawling out of the TV, you know, like all glitched out. Like that's something that's about to happen, right? Something like that. But it's funny because we get to ask all these questions. This is like an old TV, bro. They don't even make tube TVs like this anymore. That's how you know. That's how you know that these, that's sick. I love it, right? I mean, we had the map in the other one. We've got the old school. TVs don't even have antennas, bro. How long has it been since TVs had antennas? I'm just saying. Yeah, popcorn on the floor. Maybe Mimikyu just watching a scary movie, and then Acerola popping in, and just like, Mimikyu just loves watching scary movies. You can see the popcorn bucket is spilled out on the floor. Very, very cool. I love this piece. This piece is a beautiful piece of art. The story, right? You're asking these questions. What is Mimikyu up to? Right? You just walked in the door. This is your expression. What is Mimikyu up to? And it's these kind of questions, right, that make the piece of art, in my opinion. This one's fun. You got Acerola hanging out on the Mimikyu's tummy. It's big and fluffy looking. Some dude. Is this the main pro tag from Sword and Shield? Anyways, walking through the woods. I love the abstracted kind of painterly look of this piece. Victor. This is Victor. Who's Victor? This is a wonderful, wonderful piece. And I love that it's very impressionistic, right? We're getting an impressionistic kind of look. And that's something that I felt about from this piece as well. It's expressionist, right? It's more it's less like trying to be photorealistic, more expressionistic. That one's pretty painterly. This one I think is the closest thing to like an expressionist piece that we're getting so far, with some of the strokes. I mean, the crystals kind of, you could tell they're crystals, right? But they're definitely kind of abstracted a little bit. You could tell these are trees, but they're abstracted a little bit. It's just a very pretty piece, very expressionistic, and just an absolutely gorgeous exploration. I like that it's very painterly feeling, and that there's heavier brush strokes, it feels like, in this piece. Just a very, very beautiful piece of art. And then you're like gliding like Peter Pan alongside your Shadow Rider Calrex. That's pretty dope. Not actually falling off the side. Looks like this dude has got it figured out. Just gliding alongside the Shadow Rider. Maybe the Shadow Rider using its spooky ghost moves to make that dude float. And then Galarian Zapdos with Sonya. Let's go. I absolutely love this piece. I love Galarian Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos, my favorite Pokemon ever. Sonya, probably my favorite character from Sword and Shield. I mean, just one of the coolest characters. Obviously, a strong trainer that ends up, going into research. Just very cool, and kind of working her way towards, becoming a professor. Just how dope is that? Thank you, Jaffe, for that Prime sub. And then the pose. I mean, you're talking about the action in this piece, right? The action in this piece, Sonya obviously mad chasing the Zapdos. I mean, did you guys play Sword and Shield? You have to chase that Zapdos around, okay? This is exactly what we were doing in the Sword and Shield game. How cool is that, right? Yeah, you're just like on the bike like, dang it, Zapdos, get back here, bro. Yeah, so an awesome reference to the game. And the face says it all, right? The face says it all. That's exactly the attitude as you're chasing the Zapdos, which is like, bouncing around the wild area. Very fun. Thank you, Team KD, for that Prime sub. And then obviously, just the, you could tell there's speed, there's motion. A good dynamic piece. Love it. They really did Zapdos well there. This is very cool. Single Strike Urshifu doing some training there. Love it. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX doing some more training, but bigger. Okay. Very fun. I like the mirrored pose between the trainer and the Urshifu VMAX. That is very fun. You're really getting to see kind of like the mirrored poses here. That's like a cool device that they're using to show the bond between the trainer and the Pokemon. That is really neat. Yo, Mustard with, this one is really cool. Mustard with the Rapid Strike Urshifu V. The face on the Rapid Strike Urshifu V is so fun, right? I mean, you could tell that the Urshifu is like having a good time, having fun doing this training. It looks like they might be underwater or something, or maybe they're not underwater, but there's water swirling around. Maybe they're on top of water, but it is a really neat thing. It looks like that Mustard and the Urshifu are training together. Very powerful piece. And then, of course, Mustard sitting in the palm of the Urshifu's hand. Wow. That is so dope. Galarian Moltres. Love it. I mean, this pose and this kind of angle is an angle I would have never thought to draw a Galarian Moltres from. And it gives you an idea of perspective, right? Coming over the shoulder of the Galarian Moltres, looking down at a trainer. And you can see how much power the Moltres has, when it is in the air like this, right? You can see how much power, how much dominance the Moltres has, right? Compared to the trainer who's, oh God, right, looking up at the Moltres, which is really neat. Silver and Crobat. This is a fun piece. I'm a big Crobat fan. Crobat's awesome. Silver, nice throwback to the gold and silver games. And then you could tell that there's so much motion here from the detail there coming off the Crobat. Very fun piece. Is this Karen? Karen, is that you? Karen with Umbreon? Woo, this piece. This piece is really strong. I mean, so cool, right? Because Umbreon is like a stray cat here. And Karen is like at the bus stop. Something like that. That's what it seems like anyways. And Karen's like hanging out at the bus stop. Umbreon's like a stray cat walking by. Karen trying to gesture to the cat like, "Come here, kitty." And then Umbreon looking like, "That is sus. I'm gonna keep it pushing," which is totally a cat thing to do. So I love this piece. I mean, such a cool cool painterly background as well, and kind of abstracted with a lot of great painterly detail in the Umbreon itself. Just a wonderful, wonderful piece. And then here's the story, right? Yeah, Karen's going, pss, 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 pss. And then here's the story. They end up bonding, okay? And they become an epic team. And Umbreon gets to Gigantamax, right? Absolutely beautiful. And the cityscape in the background, I mean, awesome. Karen like hanging out on like the rooftops. Is this like, a cat hangs out on a rooftop? Cats do that, right? But then hanging out on the rooftop with a Gigantamax Pokemon, very funny, because the Gigantamax Pokemon is just completely dwarfing the city around it, which is sick. And we saw the Rose and the Eternatus artwork as well, right? We've got Eternatus VMAX. I think Arita really outdid himself on this one. I mean, this is a mind-blowing piece. Might be one of the strongest pieces from the entire set. And that's saying a lot considering how bananas this set is, right? But the difference in pose between these two is really cool. This one, you've got Rose hanging out looking like a businessman, just conniving, maybe just looking for his next move. This one, Rose is about to take over the world. Yeah, Rose is taking over the world with this one, baby. Beautiful. I mean, what a stunning, stunning piece. Corviknight, the Corviknight taxi. I love this. Corviknight V. This is the Corviknight taxi from the games. And then you've got the taxi driver just like hanging out, drinking a coffee, reading the newspaper. I love all these boomer references out here, okay? I love it. Newspaper. I know what a newspaper is. Kids these days, they don't even know what a newspaper is. They read everything on their phone, okay? But this guy reading the newspaper, just hanging out, got his nice aviator jacket on, okay? Looks cozy. And Corviknight just hanging out, waiting for, waiting to go somewhere. It's just a really cool moment that is captured here between this trainer and the Pokemon. And then here we go. What's hilarious is here, Corviknight is carrying the taxi, right, with its talons. And then here, Corviknight has got the taxi on its head. No need to carry by the talons anymore. Just on the noggin. Yeah, it would just carry you around like this because it's just so big now, right? What a cool piece. Yeah. Then you see the taxi driver's waving. He's like, "Hey guys." Like, who are you waving to up there, bud? Who are you waving? Are you waving to me who's taking this picture? Like, what's going on? Hop with Zacian, awesome. I mean, Hop with Zamazenta, incredibly tough. Hop with Zacian, incredibly epic. We're getting some like Link getting the Master Sword vibes here from this piece. I mean, just it looks like it reminds me of Link walking up to the Temple of Light to get the Master Sword. Kind of reminds me of that kind of setting, right? And in a Temple of Time, not the Temple of Light. Sorry, Zelda fans. Temple of Time. Yes, reminds me of that from Ocarina of Time. I mean, awesome piece. This is so sick. And that kind of moment of uncertainty, right, with Hop kind of encountering this legendary Pokemon and trying to figure out, is what's happening here? Is this like in developing that bond really, really special? And then Hop looking really tough with this Zamazenta. I gotta say, Zacian usually gets all the love, but this Zamazenta piece is really, really epic. Zinnia with Rayquaza VMAX. This is a really tough piece as well. I mean, epic, right? When you think about like a dragon trainer, this is what you think about, okay? Like, I'm hanging out on the mountain peak with my Rayquaza Gigantamax, which is hovering over the mountains, looking absolutely menacing. Zinnia's got her back turned, cape in the wind, Pokeball in hand. Yeah, dude, this is tough. This piece is just really gnarly. Exactly what you want from a Gigantamax character card. That is just incredible. Similarly, you're getting similar vibes here. This is really tough. This card is just downright explosive. I mean, how cool is this? Duraludon Gigantamax with Raihan on top of the world, just absolutely dwarfing the cityscape in the background. Yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, Raihan really, really makes this piece pop. And I gotta say, this is the coolest rendering of Duraludon that I have ever seen. This Raihan about to go Super Saiyan, that's for sure. Nurse Joy. Is it still Nurse Joy? Are all of the nurses still Nurse Joy? Are they, or is that only in the red and blue games? Are they all Joy? Pokemon Center Lady. This is just, I'm pretty sure they're all Joy, right? This is Pokemon Center Lady, but is Pokemon Center Lady Joy? I thought, aren't they all related or something? In the anime, they're like all Joy, right? I'm pretty sure they're all related. Just saying. Anyways, here's the Pokemon Center Lady, or Joy, with Blissey bringing some nice warm towels to a patient. Gotta love that. Blissey helping everybody out. And wow, all that incredible artwork. But guess what? We're not even done. Because those were just... these were just the character super rares. And before that, we just had the character rares. We've still got the secret rares. Acerola's got a new supporter card, which is really sweet. Who is this? Alistair, right? With a Dusk Ball looking all menacing. Like Alistair just caught a Pokemon maybe he wasn't expecting to catch, or a Pokemon is escaping that Pokeball that he's a little sussed out about. Kabu looking epic. I love this pose on Kabu. There's lots of Ultra Balls, lots of focus on balls here, okay? So I want everybody to pay attention to the balls as we're looking through. We got Dusk Ball. Maybe we'll see another Dusk Ball getting reprinted in the Pokemon TCG. Yeah, pay attention to the balls. We got Dusk Ball, Ultra Ball with Kabu. We already know that we're getting an Ultra Ball reprint. At least that's the whispering. This is the Galar Friends. It's a really cool piece. I was talking to my buddy Sean. Sean says that this is his favorite piece from the set and thinks that it's just the coolest. It's got the most going on. Really neat. Apparently the Sun and Moon version of this is worth like $2,000. We never got this card. There's a Sun and Moon. Apparently there's a Sun and Moon version of this card. Whatever the Sun, Alola Friends or something like that, right? And apparently that card's worth like $2,000 because it doesn't exist. It didn't get released in English, and it was some and it was some promo or something, or some card that was like not very easily accessible in Japan. So this Galar Friends version is pretty dope, but like, maybe we'll get this card in maybe we'll actually get this card in English. Yeah, who knows? Very cool. It's the same text as Hop. Right. So that's like, it's just a draw 3. Just a vanilla draw 3. Not a good card, but the artwork is very strong. Raihan with not 1, count them, 2 balls. Got 2 Ultra Balls. That's how you know you're a real trainer, okay? Where you're dual-wielding balls at the same time. We got the Cook, heal 70 damage. Very nice. Give you a nice little wink there. B, there's another Ultra Ball right there. A lot of focus on Ultra Balls, gotta say. That's 2 more Ultra Balls, Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball. It's almost like Ultra Ball is going to be making a comeback. It'd be a shame if Ultra Ball was not making a comeback, given all these Ultra Balls in this set. Love B, one of my favorite trainers from the Sword and Shield region. Obviously, incredibly tough, very cool. Love her style. She's got a really dope thing going on. Judge? Judge? Yeah. My opponent just shuffled their hand into their deck off of a Marnie. Judge? Yeah. First regional back. Yep, my opponent just shuffled hand into deck on Marnie. Yep, Judge. Gonna have to call Judge to fix that one. That is an irreparable game state. Unfortunately. There we go. Judge, shuffle draw 4. Classic card. Classic. Swordbird and Shieldbird. Still cannot tell you why these characters exist in the Sword and Shield game. My goodness. What? Why? Who? The most audible, like, what the heck is going on reaction you could possibly imagine was the reaction I had when I encountered these games. When I encountered these characters at the end of the Sword and Shield game, I like laughed. I was like, what the heck is this, bro? Like, I get it. Pokemon's a fun, kind of goofy game, but like, who are these goons and why? Like, what are you doing? Another Piers Dusk Ball. All right, so we got 2 Dusk Balls and a whole bunch of Ultra Balls. Piers looking extra emo in this pick. Gotta love that. I know this one because there was just the trainer. There's the trainer. It was just released. Burnett. Thank you. Burnett. This is an awesome Burnett pick. I mean, Burnett just looks great. Awesome pose. Looks like she's studying in a library or something like that. Hoodie tied around the waist. Super cool. Super cool piece. Juniper. Dude, Juniper just on a nice stroll to the office. Love it. This might be the new best Professor's Research artwork. Gotta say. I don't know. Move on over, Magnolia. Move on over, Professor Oak. We got Juniper back. Juniper's back, baby. Juniper's back. Love it. Yeah, this is wonderful. And it reminds me a little bit of the original full art Professor Juniper, right? If you go, it reminds me, it gives me original Juniper vibes. Yeah. Because of the orange. Yeah. Gotta love it, right? And it's got the same coat on. Juniper got to be rocking the same style, okay? It's been 8 years. Juniper got the same fit on, still killing it. Absolutely wonderful. Adventurer's Discovery. This looks like some Indiana Jones type stuff. Like I just removed like the thing from the Chamber of Secrets. I know I'm like, what did adventure? They don't call it Adventurer's Discovery for nothing. Okay, there was some sort of discovery was made here. Okay, and I don't know what it was, but like, listen, Adventure is basically Tomb Raider. Okay, it's basically Lara Croft, and that is probably something that is worth a lot of money. Okay, gotta say, yeah, that's basically. But you know that like all the booby traps are coming now because of you removed the thing from the thing, so now all the booby traps. You got to watch out there, Laura. Okay, Lysander. You team Lysander or you team Giovanni? I gotta know. This is a divisive issue right here because Lysander was the original supporter-based Gust card. But Giovanni was the original Team Rocket villain. Gym leader and villain. So both have a claim to being the OG. Gotta say, they're both really cool cards. Definitely some Lysander fans out there. Definitely some Giovanni fans out there. I think I'm Team Giovanni. I don't know. Lysander's hair and beard are excellent, though. That is an excellent hair-beard combo. I am incredibly impressed at the hairstyle, okay? That's a lot of product that goes into a hairstyle like that, okay? Hair doesn't just stand up like that. You gotta, it's like a whole can of hairspray that goes into that do every day, all right? Lysander's a beautiful man. Gorgeous man. Look at all that. Look at the beard. It's fantastic. Opal with the Ultra Ball. Let's go, Opal. Gordy with the Ultra Ball. Dude, so many Ultra Balls. Gotta say. Thank you, TSE Gov, for that tier 1 sub in the 5 months. We got Cafe Guy, okay, with his whoop it up a latte. Very nice. This is supposed to be single strike style mustard, right? Like, that's the thing. I didn't realize that single strike style mustard looked like that. I was trying to figure out who this was just looking at the card, but then I don't read Japanese, but I could tell. I was like, oh, this is single strike supporter, the 5 and the 1. This has got to be single strike style mustard. I genuinely couldn't tell who this was because I was like, who's got that goofy hat? And, has got this, like, I couldn't figure it out. But I felt like I knew Mustard, and I feel like Mustard didn't look like that. I felt like Mustard was old, right? So then, like, yeah, Mustard low-key kind of a geezer, bro. Where's he at? There he is. Isn't that what Mustard looks like? Yeah, Mustard low-key, he kind of a geezer, bro. It's the young Mustard. What timeline are we living in? I'm just saying. It's Champion Mustard, the flashback. How can I have both at once? We don't get younger versions of any other characters. But I guess that's what Mustard looked like when he was the champion. All right. That's the Dijon Mustard. They had flashback Opal. They did not have flashback Opal. They did not have flashback Opal. Where's flashback Opal? No chance. she looked the same. Hey, that's not nice. All right, we got single strike style Mustard, which apparently, I was going to say, I'm used to Mustard being a geezer, but I guess, like, at one point, he was younger than he is now, and this is what he looked like during his more, his competition years. And then Melanie with Ultra Ball. Love it. This is a beautiful, beautiful pose there for Melanie. Green guy. Yep, very good. You've got, Victor? No. Green man. Milo. That's it. Thank you. And Resco for that tier 1 sub in the 2 months. There we go. Milo. Yep. Grass fella. Ultra Ball. Very cool. And then Gloria? You guys said this is Gloria, right? Gloria. What's Gloria do? Gloria does something neat, right? And Gloria just got a Pokeball. Everybody else got Ultra Balls. Why did Gloria get the Pokeball? This is Non-rule box Bridget. Excellent. So another incredible card for competitive play. Well, maybe not, since you can't use it turn 1 going first, but it does get you 3 basic non-rule box Pokemon from the deck. Put them into your hand. And then Nessa. Look how awesome Nessa is. Nessa's such a sick gym leader. I think my favorite part about Nessa is that Nessa's got those crazy little boots with the floaties on them. Like, that's such a sick design point, right? And Nessa's got the dive ball. Okay, I told you to pay attention to the balls, right? Nessa's got the dive balls. Does that mean we're getting dive ball back? Dive ball confirmed? Yo! And then we've got the extra cray-cray. If that wasn't enough, we've got some ultra rares just to spice things up a little bit more. They have really outdone the whole black and gold thing. Yeah, look at that. You got black and gold Ice Rider Calyrex with a blue outline. You've got black and gold Pikachu Gigantamax. You've got black and gold Mew VMAX with the pink outline. You've got black and gold. And it looks like it's got like a rainbow glitter too. Dude, look at that. Look at that. That's something that I didn't notice, dude. These have got a rainbow glitter, dude. These are going to look... Do not take this kind of like picture as like a, as being able to convey what these cards look like. These have got rainbow glitter on them. They are black cards with rainbow glitter. Just saying. That is bananas. These cards probably look really, really fire in real life, I'd have to imagine. Shadow Rider VMAX, Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, and your boy Ray VMAX and Duraludon VMAX all get a black and gold. So, that is VMAX Climax. My goodness. What an insane set. A beautiful set with some of the best artwork I've ever seen from the Pokemon Company. Just a beautiful collection of cards, and I could not be more excited about the quality of the art and the thoughtfulness put into these. This is some wonderful service to the Pokemon community and to Pokemon fans everywhere, and I can't wait to open some VMAX Climax here on stream. I'm probably going to chop that up and put it into a YouTube video. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, where I'm live right now. Twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like this every single weekday. Now y'all have a blessed day. Peace.